Hey, Jennifer, I'm so thrilled to have you here with me today. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Elena. Thanks so much.
So you recently finished in my group coaching program, and I would love to chat with you about your experience or our experience of working together. And so I'm curious, what would you say would be the biggest result that you experienced as a result of coaching?
Oh, there's a lot. I would say
Awesome,
probably
talk about them all.
the biggest one would be the inner work that I had thought that I'd done. And this would be like, past regression work and stuff that I thought I'd processed and gotten through, but realized that a lot of my limiting beliefs were still coming from that and working and totally processing through that. I don't know if it's possible to totally process through, but just the awareness of, this is coming from that. And hey, this is a trigger from that. And I know that why this is happening, and I can get through this because I know why this is happening.
Awesome, awesome. But you did say that there was a shift in clients as a result of those awarenesses, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes. And I think too, just the biggest things were letting things go, and then investing in myself. Those two things that I
Mm.
didn't realize had such a pull outside of who I am on what happened with me.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Yeah, when people they don't realize it, but when people invest in themselves, what they're actually, they think they're investing in a program. They think they're investing in somebody else or spending money working with somebody else, but they're actually making the investment in themselves and saying, I'm worthy of having this. Right? That's what people experience as a result. But you also said because you were attracting a lot of what I call PITA clients, right? So you weren't excited about your
Yeah.
clients. Right? You were helping them, they were getting results, but you weren't that excited. It was feeling draining. And then something shifted. And what shifted?
Yeah, the shift was the right clients started coming, the right ones that I was meant to work with, that I could really help in an integral big way. And that happened almost immediately. After I decided to work with you, I signed up a client, and just to today, one of my very best clients. I feel like, where we started and where we've gotten has been exponential growth. And it's just been a joy to work with her. And that happened like literally within 24 hours of deciding to work with you.
That's so great. That's so great. Yeah, it's becomes a completely different thing when clients start seeking you out. And it's not to say we don't have to do outbound, lead generation, but it's an amazing thing when clients start seeking you out. Yeah. So one of the things that you said differentiated working together than say working with other coaches is the level of support that you received. Can you speak to that, please?
Yeah, there were several things. The daily accountability was big, because I'd never really made myself accountable on a daily basis for things that I needed to progress in my business. I would make to-do lists, but if, things didn't get done, it would move to the next day, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But with the accountability that you set up, we had to go back and say, well, why didn't you do this if you missed out? And it really prioritized things for me that I said I was going to do them that day. So that was one shift. And then also, if I needed more clarity, if something wasn't clicking or I was getting stuck, you were very available and there for me to get me to the next place, the next level, so to speak.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. Yeah. Daily accountability. Like one of the things that entrepreneurs don't realize is part of the reason they're not able to scale, they're not able to move through to sort of outside of their comfort zone on a regular basis without self-sabotaging and coming back is building trust in themselves. And so that provides you building trust in yourself to say, when I'm going to do something, I'm actually going to do it. And you did, you showed up, which is really awesome. And so would you recommend working with me to others?
Absolutely. You're amazing, Elena. I think that you bring the energy that you bring instantly elevates. And I feel like that's something that I glean from you is that you show up with that energy and show up with, meditating and being in service before I go on to a client call. And that has just been exponential for me to just go into everything I do with a spirit of service, and my energy boosts up and I'm fully there and I'm going to be the best that I can be for anyone else. So I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I got from you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. I so appreciate your time and you. It's such an honor and a privilege to have served you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.